Barth is a public painter. In the last few days, he had to paint Christmas decorations on several store windows. Yesterday, he made a drawing of 56 centimeters high, Father Christmas on the door of the bakery. He needed 6 millimeters of paint. Now he is asked to make an enlarged version of the same drawing on a supermarket window. This copy should be 168 centimeters high. Approximately how much paint will Bart need to do this?
So I see you're multiplying. What makes you think to multiply?
Because it says approximately how much will Bart need to do this?
So with that, you think you need to multiply?
Yes.
So I see you multiplied 356 by 6, and now you're dividing it. Why are you dividing now?
I was gonna divide 168 with 6, but then I was like, to multiply 56 times 6 first, and then see what I get, and then divide 6 with 168, and then multiply those two and see what I get.
Okay, keep going. I don't know. You tell me. I just want to see how you think.
Okay.
What are you stuck on?
6 times 8.
6 times 8 will be 48.
48.
Mm-hmm. Will that be your final answer? Or is that what you think the final answer is? Okay. How sure are you of that answer?
Not so sure.
Why?
Because it's a big number.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said this copy should be 168 centimeters high.
Okay. So what if you looked at the drawing? Did you use the drawing at all when you were solving this?
No.
Okay. So that little one uses 6 milliliters of paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're thinking that that large one, since it is 56 meters high. Well, this one was 56 meters high. This one was 168 centimeters high, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one was 6 milliliters, so you think this one will need 56,448 milliliters?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you could have solved this a different way?
Mm-hmm.
So some students drew a rectangle around both figures, and then they found out how the figure enlarges. They figured out from here to here, it was 3 times larger. So with that information, would you want to change your answer, or do you think that that's your final answer?
You said 3?
Mm-hmm. So they put a rectangle around it, and they found, hey, from this to this, it's 3 times larger.
I'll change it. This one's 56,
Mm-hmm.
and this one is 100.
Mm-hmm.
16. And 3 times bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Times 3. Um, 504.
So you multiplied the Santa Claus by 3, and you got 504?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how sure are you of this answer?
Better than this one.
Why do you think that one's better than the other one?
Because this one's smaller. It has like 3 numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one right here has like 5 numbers.
Okay. So I want you to notice one thing though. That 168 was for the centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
The question is asking for the paint. The paint was milliliters. So which amount was the one for the paint?
6 millimeters.
So then, have you answered the question yet?
No.
Not yet, because this is talking about the measurement of the Santa Claus,
Mhm.
not the paint. The question is asking for the paint.
Because if you just multiply 6 times 3, you get 18.
Okay. So what, do you think the answer is 18?
Yes.
Okay. Now, they gave you some information. Were they giving you the height, the length, or both?
And the height?
The height. Have you ever seen a skinny Santa Claus?
No.
So if I did 18, which is what I thought too,
Mm-hmm.
that only paints how much it grew.
Halfway.
What about the sides though? So I knew it grew 3 times up. What do you think it grew from the sides? If something grows, do you think it'll grow the same way? So if it grows up one way, do you think the same thing will happen to the sides? If you're just trying to make it the same?
No.
Okay, because they want it to look exactly like this, just larger, so that they can post it up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if it grew up 3 times, what do you think they did to the sides?
grew it a little more.
How much do you think they grew that by?
5 to 6 more times.
You think 5 to 6 more times?
Yes.
Okay. So then what would you do with that 5 or 6?
Multiply by 18.
Okay. And what would that give you? So which answer do you think is your final answer? Because you've given me multiple answers. Which one do you think would be your final answer?
90. My final answer is 90.
Okay. How sure are you of that answer?
Very sure.
Hmm?
I'm sure.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay.